Hello, and welcome to the Schlitz High Gravity The Bull. Double down! I'd like to be able to tap the bottle, but I don't have a bottle. I only have this tall can. I bought one, and then another can was given to me by John and Illy of Georgia. I bought the can in Georgia at a liquor store on U.S. Highway 29 northbound. I could get you that information if you needed it. Then he gave me one. Okay, so the Schlitz High Gravity The Bull, 8.5% alcohol. The Gold Bull, formerly called VSL, Very Smooth Lager. It says, don't let, here's the old can, you see I have it, yeah. Schlitz High Gravity VSL, Very Smooth Lager. Don't let your guard down while drinking it, they say. Charcoal filtered on the defunct website. This must be a mug for left-handed people, because if you hold it in your right hand, there's no label out. Unless you want to just look at it while you're drinking. It seems to me they'd make a mug where you would drink it and other people would see what you're drinking, right? That must be it. Okay. We know the original Schlitz malt liquor was introduced in 1965. They tested it for about 2 years, but then in 1965 they rolled it out nationally. It was a big hit. Then in 1984, Stroh's, who had bought Schlitz in 1984, Stroh Brewing Company introduced the Red Bull, Schlitz Red Bull, or later known XL, Extra Long, Red Bull malt liquor. Then in the 90s, like around 94, the IML, the ice malt liquor, very strong. I have this bottle here, IML, Bull Ice, 8.2% alcohol. Got this glass bottle in Florida, Tallahassee, Florida. So, and then in 2005, I think it was 2005, they introduced the Gold Bull. Okay, so high gravity lager, it doesn't say malt liquor. High gravity lager, always high gravity lager. All right, but a high gravity lager is a malt liquor. A strong ale can be a malt liquor. Some strong ales are sold as malt liquors. It is a term that means strong beer, okay. Or in some cases just beer. It's an old, centuries old term for beer. Okay. Gold, it is a Gold Bull. It is bubbly. It is clear. It is too strong for me. 8.5. I do not drink this product. Well, I couldn't drink it anyway. It's not sold in Louisiana, in this part of Louisiana. It's sold in western Louisiana. Let's say between Jennings, Louisiana, west to the Texas border, and in Texas. Charcoal filtered. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Pabst. Their websites are defunct. The Pabst Blue Ribbon website shows barely anything. This is very strong roasted malt. Strong grains. It smells like it's like toast. Dark toast. I asked my friend David, the can I gave him last month, I said, what'd you think? He said, I blew through it. Didn't last. He wants to stock up, get cases of it. He's welcome to do that. I'll stock up on the original, the Schlitz malt liquor. This label was too dark. I can see why they updated it. This one's a little, it's still too dark, the blue on black, but anyway, that one was really murky. I like this label, the brick, and then this old 12-ounce bottle that I bought in Shreveport. Some of my viewers are in the Shreveport area. You know about Schlitz malt liquor in Shreveport. You can get those old English 800 12 packs with the tiger claw in the 12 pack. I don't see that anywhere else. If I was going to drink a high gravity malt liquor or high gravity lager and at 8.5, and I really wouldn't, but if I was going to, this would be the one I'd pick. I think it's better than the Colt 45, which is smooth. This one is extremely smooth. It says that on the website. Don't let your guard down. It's very smooth. It's deceptively smooth. It's a dangerous product. So it was developed by Pabst, the owners of the lineup since 1999. It's a little chewy in the mouth. It has some nice hop action at the end, not just to balance it, but to actually present itself on its own merits. The body's high medium, but it's not into heavy. It is not a heavy bodied product. Another danger. That really strong nose. The other ones don't claim to be charcoal filtered. Only the Gold Bull, the VSL, formerly VSL. I think that charcoal filtration, and I don't know how many beers are charcoal filtered these days. I don't think it's too many. That has something to, it takes out impurities or whatever. It's doing something. It's making the beer better. It's making it a better beer. I remember back in the mid 90s when I first started getting Old English 800. It said I should have kept the can, but I didn't know they were going to change it. The can said charcoal filtered right there on the Pabst Old English 800 can. And then when Miller bought it, they didn't bring it. When Miller bought it in 1999, then that was dropped, and apparently they got rid of the charcoal filtration. Nice lacing. I don't see how people could just drink a whole lot of this. I'll take a little bit more. I'm going to try to kind of ration it out over the next few hours. I mean, this thing, it starts to make me stumble right after a few ounces. So the calorie count has got to be extraordinary. It's probably over 250 for 12 ounces. It still says the Stroh Brewery Company. The Stroh Brewery Company of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Malt liquor. Oh, there it says right there. Malt liquor. Always malt liquor. Well, you know, Stroh's was in Detroit, but that's a relic. Go up there today. You could probably walk onto I wouldn't recommend it. Walk into the property. It's been abandoned. I remember writing a letter to Stroh's back in 1996, and I still have the information they sent me. Long letter, all kind of good information from their Detroit headquarters. It's a lot of fun collecting all these cans. The original OML, the Red Bull, the IML, the Ice Bull, and Gold Bull. Well, the AC's coming back on. That's a signal to stop. Hot day outside. Not a beer I would really want to drink on a hot day. I mean, I'm inside in the air conditioning and I'm icing it down really cold. To me, this is not a good... I would rather drink this in wintertime, you know, when it's like, when we had those days when it was 18 degrees here. This is the... I would want to drink this during that kind of weather to warm me up, not something heavy or relatively heavy and bold and super strong in this hot and humid weather. No, I don't think so. Maybe a regular Schlitz, you know, the Gusto, which we can only get in cans. We can get 40-ounce bottles of Schlitz malt liquor from time to time. I think Schlitz is having meaning Pabst is having trouble getting their products now from Miller with this lawsuit and the Miller Coors reducing their brewing capacity. So, and then we get we used to get the 18-ounce bottles of Schlitz malt liquor. So 18-ounce bottles, the 40-ounce bottles, 16-ounce cans, maybe 24 in some stores, and then the Schlitz 12-ounce in 16-ounce cans. I'm talking about the regular Schlitz. So that's all we get. Never seen the Red Bull in Louisiana. Never seen the IML, and I've only seen the Gold Bull in, like I said, Western Louisiana along U.S. Highway 90 or Interstate 10, which are run parallel to each other. And that's it. That's the only time I've ever seen it. Okay, so thanks for watching this double down video, and I'd be curious to see what you think about the Gold Bull or your impressions of it. So that's it. I got another double down coming up in about a week. You might find it exciting. Some people may not. That's okay. It's enjoyable to do these things. What's the future of Pabst Brewing Company? I'm not super confident in them making it, especially since they took the chance of shutting down all their breweries in 2001, or it could have been 2002, and then getting all their beer made by Miller, now maybe coming back to bite them. They might be getting bought out. You know, the U.S. government is pretty pro-acquisition since the Clinton days, at least, for sure. So I could see them getting bought out by Miller Coors, for instance. All right, so thanks for watching this video production and Laissez les bon temps relay. Y'all come on down to Southeastern Louisiana.